Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Micah Parsons responds to the backlash on the McCarthy quote. Micah thinks the media twisted his word last night. You would think guys that played and coached the sport would have better journalism, but I was very wrong. They're trying to use my name, image, and likeness with the Dallas Cowboys to continue to tear down this beautiful organization with drama and bad media attention. Be better. Hashtag at get up. LOL. Yeah, damn. I'm just going to eat the fine now because the way y'all twist words and flip it around for content is nasty work. You want attention, huh? I'm not finna carry your career and boost your following. I told y'all Micah Parsons is a phenomenal player, but he talks too damn much. This isn't cute. It's very disrespectful to the entire locker room.
Hold on. Who said that quote? Who said that quote you just said at the end?
Harry Douglas.
Harry Douglas, the receiver?
Yes.
From the Falcons?
Yes.
Okay.
And he went to I think he played with the Titans also. I think he finished his career with the Titans.
Hey, so
yeah, he's an ESPN analyst now. Does some NFL, does a lot of college.
Hey, Harry Douglas, that boy bad. I know I be watching Young Bull sometimes. He's nice. But listen, for better context, really on the Micah Parsons thing, I think what people didn't see is they just heard the context and what he said and didn't hear the questions that were asked. So the questions that were asked, until you hear the questions that were asked, then the answer in which is the way he responded, it made a little bit more sense.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Had he left it, had he said, look,
right,
as a coach, Coach McCarthy,
yes, sir,
he can get another job.
Right.
But a lot of these guys are at the end because you don't really get too old to coach, but you do get too old to play football. No matter how great a player you are, you'll eventually age out.
Yes, sir.
Had he said, you know what, Coach McCarthy can go get another job. He's that good of a coach. No matter what you think of, you phrase it and say, look, he can get another job. He had a job at Green Bay. He was out of work for a year or two, ended up getting another job. Who's to say that can't happen again?
Right.
But where he lost a lot of people when he said Zach Martin has done way more than Mike McCarthy ever has or ever will, that was it, Ocho. There is no taking out of context when you say that.
So you know what's funny? When it comes to that? You got to think about Micah Parsons really not understanding or knowing Mike McCarthy's history outside of him just being the head coach of the Dallas.
How's that our fault? So
yeah, I know
what? Micah don't really know the history of Mike McCarthy, blah, blah, blah.
Listen, that's where it comes into play. Understanding your understanding your head coach and what he's done in the past before he even got to you. Before he's even got there, you should know what Mike McCarthy has accomplished, understanding that is your head coach. But I guess he didn't know that, which is why he said what he said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ocho.
Hey, Kenny, you got fined for that?
That's between him and the Cowboys. I don't think the league will find it because he didn't criticize the officiating.
Right.
Ocho, there's two things you have to be very careful of. The two things you can never get back: words spoken and deeds done. Because even when you're in a courtroom and somebody says something and the attorney says, I object.
Right.
And the attorney and the judge will say sustain. How do you make the jury unhear what they heard?
Right. There are two things you can't get back. I heard that.
Words spoken and deeds done.
Words.
So that's why you have to be mindful. That's why you have to be careful. Even saying things in the heat of the moment.
Right.
And we get it. Micah is extremely frustrated. Yeah. But Micah, you got to understand, bro, you've been gone for 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. Where were you?
Oh, he had a high ankle sprain, baby.
Oh, daddy got to do with me.
Yeah, the high ankle.
You come back and talking. Maybe if you'd have been there, maybe you could have helped him. Maybe you'd have won 40 games. See, he doesn't think about that. That's what I'm saying, though, Ocho. You got to be careful but why would you talk like that?
Yeah. But you have to understand too. Also, Micah Parsons is talking just normal. He's not media savvy. He's not media savvy understanding.
He got a podcast?
Yeah. Just because you have a podcast doesn't mean you're media savvy.
Oh.
Listen, stay with me now. He's not politically correct. Actually, it's kind of motherfucking refreshing for a change to hear a player speak and actually tell the truth on how they actually really feel. And not say some old PC ass bullshit. Excuse me.
About your own locker room? About your coach?
I'm just saying that's how he truly feels.
I know he does. So if he truly feels this way,
I'm just saying.
If he truly feels this way, Ocho, why is he trying to flip it around and say the media? if that's how he feels.
Oh yeah, you got to take accountability. You got to stand on that. You got to stand 10 toes on that, baby. You got to stand 10 toes on that. You have to. You ain't got no choice. But I'm just saying, I'm not agreeing with what he said. I'm just saying it's kind of refreshing to hear somebody say, you know what, this is how I feel. I'm not gonna say no bullshit. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I'm feeling right now.
Yes. Look. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to say. You see, well, here's the thing. You get to control your actions. You don't get to control the consequences.
Outcome. Yeah.
So when you say something, you get to control what you say. Now, the backlash that comes along with what you saying or with what you done,
right?
You can't get mad at people because they don't feel the same. And they say, look, but see, that's the part about being a leader though, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
See, a leader, you have to say all the right things all the time.
Yeah.
That's what a leader does. You bite the bullet. You don't think Peyton Manning has been so bad at some of them offensive linemen, Tom Brady, all these quarterbacks, but you bite your tongue and you say a lot of the stuff behind closed doors. I've been in meetings. I've been with John.
Right.
Where I know what he wanted to say, but I know what he said when he got with us.
Yeah. Most definitely. See, that's the part I don't like, huh? You know, to me, it takes away the authenticity of the individual itself, because you have to mask yourself and how you truly feel because you're the face of a franchise or you're the quarterback, or you can't say certain things that you can't say because the media's going to run with it. That's what I'm just saying. I don't agree with what he's saying, but it's kind of cool and refreshing to finally hear how someone actually truly feels. I'm just saying. Like, here, let me.
So if Mike McCarthy came out,
I don't agree with what he said. I just said hearing a player speak truth and not PC shit. It was different for a change, because you don't hear it all.
You do know this is the first time Mike has had sacks this season, right? We're 10 weeks into the season. Mike got 2 sacks.
Yes, sir.
So Mike McCarthy comes out and says Micah Parsons not playing like the player that we thought he was. He's an all-pro. He's a defensive rookie of the year. He's also been in the defensive player of the year discussion. But right now, he's not playing to the Michael Parsons standard. You okay with that?
You can do that. Yes, sir. I like that. That.
Yeah, you're not, Ocho, I get it. But it ain't nobody doing that. You know that.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, man.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying about Michael. You have to understand the position that you're in. You're not some just arbitrary guy.
Yeah,
you're Micah Parsons.
You know what else, Unc?
What?
Yeah, he's a young fella. He doesn't know that yet. With growth and time and maturity in the league and understanding how to navigate through the media world and knowing what to say and when not to say it. Understanding you do play for the team with the motherfucking star on your helmet. So everything you say, it holds a lot of goddamn weight, especially being the player that you are. He don't know that yet.
Ocho. So there needs to be training to know that you don't throw your coach on the bus or you don't throw your teammate under the bus. You need to be trained.
No. Because something you know right from wrong, baby. You know right.
But then why did he say that about Dak? All he does is lie about Dak. Dak can win us a Super Bowl. He lied all the time. So he's lied before.
Why you?
I'm just saying. So you make it seem like Micah hadn't told a lie. He said that we're gonna have a historically great defense. How many times, Chad, have you heard Micah Parsons say we're gonna have a Ravens type defense? We're gonna have a Legion of Boom type defense. So he's lied before. So it's not out of the realm of possibility or probability for him to lie.
Damn.
So now he wants to choose this moment. Because, Micah, you welcome to keep the Eagles out of the end zone. You welcome to stop the Saints from dropping 45 on you. Who else did they got? Somebody else beat the brakes off. You're welcome. So where was Micah when they was rushing for 270-something yards, the Ravens, 250, and the other team rushed for 274, and the Saints. So where was Micah then? So what was his role? We can talk about, look here, I'm not an apologist for Mike McCarthy. I will not apologize because I think he's done a horrible job coaching. I think he lied to get the job and karma has come back. But where was Micah Parsons' role in them giving up 250, 274, 200? What role did Micah Parsons play in that?
Damn.
Give me the first, because Michael Parsons has been out 4 weeks. Give me the first 5 games.
Hey, I like this shit.
Yeah.
I feel good tonight.
I feel great.
Hey, we gonna be on this bitch 5 hours a night because I ain't getting off.
Hey, I gotta go to work.
Hey, I took me a nap. It's on. Chat, y'all good? Chat, you can hear me? Chat, y'all, hello? If you can
He had 1 sack in his first 4 games, so he has 3 sacks now. What do y'all? Okay, they gave up. I know they gave up 250. They gave up at least 250 to the Ravens,
right?
Because Derrick Henry ran wild.
Yeah,
they played somebody else that they gave up 270 something.
270 on the ground? Or you mean in the air? You talk about the Saints? The Saints game?
They gave up 44 points to the Saints. How many rush yards?
Kamara had a day.
They gave up 190 to the Saints rush yards.
Yeah.
How much they give to Baltimore? They gave up at least 250 to Baltimore. I know that. They gave up 274 to who? They gave up, my bad, they gave up 274 to Baltimore. Because they haven't won a game at home. So who did they play after Baltimore at home? Okay. What about on the road? Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So in that situation, like I said, look, I'm not apologizing for Mike McCarthy because I think he's done, he doesn't have his team prepared. The only game they were prepared is when they played Tampa. And I don't think anybody thought Tampa was any good. I think Tampa won 8 games that year, but they were in a terrible division with Carolina, the Falcons, and New Orleans, and they won the division. And we saw this coming all year. The games that they won, they were skating by. And I knew that the Cowboys were going to blow the doors off them. But every year it's the same thing at home. 49ers beat you at home. Green Bay beat you. Green Bay is beating you at home like 2 or 3 times in the playoff.
Yeah.
I just think the thing is that, bro, in a situation like this, and I know everybody's frustrated because I remember, hold on, y'all remember when Dak was walking through a chat? Y'all remember this? Jump off if you want to. Dak was yelling, jump off the bandwagon if you want to. I didn't even jump on. I was just watching. I said, hey.
Wait, you talking about last?
Get off.
That was last year?
Hey, that thing about to run into a brick wall at 75. You better hop off.
Wait, you talking about that was last year?
No, that was this year. You don't remember Dak was walking in after the game they lost? And he talking about jump off if you want to.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Hey, y'all better stick with us. Jump off if you want to.
I don't remember that.
We can't show the video. I wish we could show the video. But we're gonna be at a point in January, we're gonna be good. We'll be able to show videos again. Ocho, Cooper Rush will get at least one more start for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are signing Will Grier to their practice squad in the wake of Dak's season-ending hamstring injury. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all, people were trying to convince me. Jerry was like, we very comfortable with a Cooper Rush. Oh, everybody was like, Cooper Rush can lead this team. Look at him. He's so much better than Dak.
Who said
that? Threw for 45 yards.
Who said he was better than Dak? But they were trying to be
Cowboy fans. Jerry had people believing that he was good.
Jerry said that?
Even Troy and Tony Romo said they're going to, hey, there might be a frenzy for a Cooper Rush. He's a very good quarterback. He's right back there in Dallas.
Yeah, he got goddamn media dollars. I mean, they're gonna say anything to support the young fella, man. I understand what they're saying, but you knew he wasn't better than Dak no matter what.
I knew nobody would, bro. He'll back up. He can win you a couple of games here and there until your starter comes back. But there wasn't nobody gonna put their franchise in his hands.
Yeah, I understand. I don't. You know what's funny? Is that's for them to be able to say that and understanding that he is a backup and he wouldn't be the future of your franchise, especially putting the keys in his hands for success and being able to compete at a high level week in and week out. We need to take their credibility cards too. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's okay for them to do it, but if it's us, we're held at a different standard when it comes to saying certain things about certain players.
Yes.
You got to
But
be right.
Ocho, I try to be look, I try to evaluate what my eyes tell me.
Right.
What my experience tells me.
Yes, sir.
I don't look at where he plays. I don't look at the position that he plays. I just basically go by what my eyes tell me and what my experiences tell me. That's how I evaluate a player. And I know some people are like, well, you don't like this guy or you don't like that guy. It's not about like or dislike. My job is not to like or dislike. My job is to offer an honest critique of said player, said teams. I try to do that to the best of my ability. I understand when certain fan bases don't like what I say. But if you check my history, I've criticized Tom Brady, Tony Romo, some of the great quarterbacks. When you play well, I got no problem saying you play well. But when you play bad, I think I owe it to the fans that watch me to say that you played bad. When I say Ocho, what fans got to understand, when I say a player is playing bad or played bad, that doesn't take away anything great he has accomplished. If you've been an All-Pro, if you've been an MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, or whatever the case may be, that doesn't take away from that. You've already won that. That can't be taken away. I'm talking about a specific game or a stretch of games. That's what I'm evaluating you on. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
You're right. I like it.
And sometimes people you're trying to diminish the guy. No, how can I diminish what he's already done? It's like, hold on, what's that? The old Wheel of Fortune. I know you don't remember this, Ocho, and a lot of people in the chat, but Chuck Woolery used to be the original host of Wheel of Fortune. And they used to, what you do, you spin the wheel, and they would let you buy stuff. So if you won $2,500, you could buy a microwave for $300. I would like to buy that his and her bicycles for $750. So you could buy stuff with the money that you won. And once you buy a prize, it was yours to keep. You only lost if you had money and you hit bankruptcy. So I'm like the Wheel of Fortune. Once that guy's accomplished that, I can't take it back. He's done it. But I think for someone to feel that because they're an accomplished player and they're above reproach, I disagree. I vehemently disagree. I strenuously disagree.
Whoa. Them some big words now. Hey, bring that back to me again. But hey, I ain't never heard that before. What kind of disagree? What? Strenuous?
I strenuously and vehemently disagree.
Vehemently. Okay.
Vehemently. In the most sincere and harsh term, I disagree. Yes.
You've been around Stephen A. too long now. Big ass words, but I needed the song.
Yeah, but so I know everybody, Pat Sajak, people just remember Pat Sajak, but Pat Sajak was not the original host of Wheel of Fortune. Chuck Woolery was. That was before your time too, Ocho.
I used to watch Chuck back in the day. Now, when he had a little time.
You ain't watch no Chuck because he was gone by the time you got there.
No, my grandma used to be having and I know Chuck. He had a little skinny mic with a little tiny.
All of them had those little skinny mics. Richard Dawson on Family Feud. That's what the stick mics. That's what they call them.